Welcome back to another video. So today it's just gonna be a fun video because I'll be taking y'all through the process and steps that I'm actually doing right now to prep for the coming year, because നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം that 2020 wasn't a really good year for all of us. Like, we had like little bad things happening, but let's just still be grateful for being safe and for just surviving the year. So any which ways, we don't want to miss out on 2021. Let's all just be hopeful and that things will come out really good. So let's all be hopeful for the next year, and let's see how it goes. So today, as I told you, whole intention behind today's video is to just guide you all through my process of goal setting. Like, I'm actually following a digital system, so I kind of note down things digitally as well. So I'll just, as I told you, I'll just give you a walkthrough, and all those things that I'm just jotting down right now, I'll just make sure that I'm mentioning over here somewhere. Okay, so the first thing is to declutter my phone and laptop. So basically it's about digital detoxing, because we have like a lot of files which is cluttered and everything, which is not tidy. As you can see, even on my laptop screen, like on the desktop screen, I have like a lot of unwanted files, which actually makes it difficult for me, because sometimes my lap kind of acts slow as well because of this. So my plan will be to actually declutter all these digital files that's been stored for so long. And the next step will be to free up my phone space as well, because again, like, we kind of receive a lot of WhatsApp messages and forwards, and there's a lot of things that we store as well, which we don't really delete after the usage. So I'll be doing that. So it will actually free up the space, and not just that, it will also just make it easy for us to use it the next time. So yeah, so that will be the first process. And the next one is to set goals for 2021. So as I told you in the beginning itself, I'm sort of a person who really likes planning and setting goals and everything, and just measure them, how it's going, and all those things. So yeah, so I'll just will be setting goals. Like, I have quarterly plans, and then there is monthly plans and daily plans as well. This way I make sure that that I track my progress as and when it happens, because it's really important for all of us to actually track the kind of activities that we're doing over a period of time, so that we know exactly where we are going right or wrong. So yeah, so that's why I have divided it into quarterly, monthly, and daily. Yeah. The next one is setting up my planner. Okay, so that's the one next on list. I hope you'll have seen on my Instagram, I have shared you all my new planner that's from Ink Bucket. It's just so pretty. The planner is so pretty. So I've received it, and so I'm actually planning to write down all the things and fill it up, as in we have like an area where we have to write our self notes, and then our plans for 2021 and everything. So maybe I'll have to first set that up. So that will be another step. The next on list is to set up my vision board. So I'm someone who believes in positive affirmations so much. I really believe in the universe's power of making things happen. So yeah, so vision board is something that I'll be doing, because for this I'll have to take some time to just take out those apt pictures from Pinterest to Google, and then print it out and then maybe paste it. So in this way, we make sure that we are constantly reminded of where we want to head in life, and that every other day when we wake up, and just seeing them itself will actually charge you, because otherwise goals, as I told you before itself, like, goals is all about clarity. Yeah, so it actually gives a sense of direction and clarity whenever we are trying to do things. So I kind of actually believe that these kind of things actually make our life easier. So yeah. And the next thing is to design an action plan. Okay, so I'll just write that down. Yeah, so setting goals is just not enough. You just set the goals and walk away. It doesn't happen that way. So we have to make sure that what are these small steps that we will be taking each day or each week or the following month, so that this happens. So when we think about a larger goal, it might be a little excruciating, or it might be a little scary, because from the hindsight you might feel, it's so huge, you won't feel like, even doing things for the first time. But when you try to actually cut them down into small chunks of tasks that you can do on an everyday basis, it really relieves you, and it also will give you the amount of motivation to get yourself going. So that's one thing. And then I'd say next one is a really important step, because it's nothing but reflecting on 2020. As you all know, 2020 wasn't like a really good year, because world really went through a uncertain time. So I would want to actually go through my year totally and see what really worked for me and what did not really work for me. I mean, where did I go wrong, and things that I think I did achieve. So the three things I would want all of you to maybe ponder over when it comes to analyzing last year would be, maybe think about the good things that happened in your life. Think about your wrongdoings, like where did you really go wrong, and also think about those habits. Think about which habit did actually make you or help you in achieving those whatever good things you think you achieved. Think about that, and also what would be the things that you would want to avoid the coming year, so that life becomes the way you want it to be. Yeah. So reflection is a step that's really necessary in any stage of our lives, so make sure you're all doing that. So that was that. And next is my most favorite step, that's make a reading list. Okay, so mostly I take inspiration from Goodreads and Pinterest and maybe Google reviews and all that. So I mostly read all these non-fiction books, because that's the stuff that I enjoy the most. Well, I have like a goal of 21 books for the next year. So let's see how it goes. Few of my books I'm sure like you guys have already seen, which I've just purchased. There are a few more there which I will be sharing with you all as well. So yeah, reading books is something that I'm really looking forward to, and I'll update you as and when it's time. Yeah. And the next one is design healthy habits. So I really want to talk to you all about this, because this is something that I feel I really don't do much religiously, because every time I do focus on these goals and the things that I want to do in my life, so that's, I feel a lot of energy of mine goes into all these things. So this time I am focusing and prioritizing my health more. So I've just started with a habit of practicing yoga. So maybe I'll just continue it and maybe upgrade it to the next level. That's one thing I'll be doing, and also practicing healthy eating habits as well. And so these are the things I feel taking care of my body and skin is something that I'm not doing much. Maybe I'll educate myself more and invest more time in doing these things. So this one will be of high priority this time. Yeah. So I hope this was useful for all of you, and do let me know like how are you planning to welcome the year, and what are the things that you've planned for the next year. So I want all of you to keep the spirit going, because I know for a fact that January or the first week per se will be like really exciting and energetic for most of you, and then the motivation just goes down. So don't take this one as an excuse of just setting it up and then walking away. Make sure you're doing things. Yeah, that's about it. So, and also if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure that you're doing that, because I have a lot of updates on my workshops and classes that's coming up next month, so which will be really useful for many of you. So make sure you're following me there. So do subscribe and share and like and comment, all those good stuffs, so that so that I'll be motivated to do more videos in future. And also tell me like what kind of videos do you want me to put up, like what are the topics that you want me to discuss over here. So yeah, so this is Raifa signing off till we meet next time.